Are you looking for a book that is going to rip your heart out and make you cry within the first 25 pages of the book? If so, then you should check out Still Beating by Jennifer Hartmann. This one, I gave 5 stars and 3 on the spice meters. Before I go any farther telling you anything about this book, I want to tell you, please check your trigger warnings in this book. It is very important. Check those trigger warnings before you do anything else. Some of the things you can expect in this book are PTSD, kidnapping, trauma bond, and your own tears. Make sure you bring a box of tissues with you when you sit down to read this book. So this book is really, really good. I was crying 17 pages in. By 30 pages in, I actually was questioning whether I was even in the right headspace to be reading this book at this time. Needless to say, I pressed on. I was crying my eyes out for a few hours, and I think my husband and my kids were questioning my sanity as I kept reading on the couch. I did finish this book in one day, and there is a happily ever after. You just have to go through hell to get there. The characters just go through so much together, and without trying to give away spoilers, it really affects them, good and bad, and it really affects the people around them. The author really writes to where you are stepping right into those characters' shoes, so it gets really emotional. So that is why I will tell you again, this book is suspenseful and it has a lot going on, so check those trigger warnings. So this one is a dark contemporary romance, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick overview of this book so you can decide whether you want to read this one or not. Cora and Dean's worlds change forever when they are abducted by a serial unaliver. Dean and Cora have known each other for 15 years, and Dean is engaged to Cora's sister. The trauma and the things that they are forced to endure while being locked in that basement are horrendous. That experience will change their relationship and their lives with each other forever. This book was so good and so emotional, and I really think that if you are somebody who loves suspenseful, emotional books, then I definitely recommend this one, and I loved it, and I think you might too.